Hey everyone, how are you? My name is Winter. For those of you who don't know me, I have certain skills and abilities like claircognizant, clairvoyant, clairaudient, and clairsentient. Some of those are stronger than others, and I use those abilities as well as my knowledge of the cards to bring you messages from spirit. And if you are subscribed and liking the videos and commenting anything at all, you can be entered to win a free 15-minute reading giveaway. And so far, I've done 2 of those. I did one in December and did one this month, and I'll be doing the next one on February 1st. So the more you are commenting on the videos, like each video, because I'm going to randomly just kind of scroll through my videos and just pick one, and then randomly allow spirit to guide me to choose a comment from someone that will get a free 15-minute reading giveaway. The next, I'm also going to be doing a random person to win a reading based on this particular video. So if this reading resonates with you, or even if it doesn't, and you just want something more like personal for you, I'm going to be doing a free 15-minute reading giveaway for shadow readings, because today is going to be a reading based on those shadow aspects of yourself. And this could either be for you or possibly someone that you're dealing with. And it's going to be like a pick a card reading. It's going to be I want you to really take it how it resonates, to either be with your situation or someone that you're dealing with, someone close to you. So really tap into your intuition as you're doing this or listening to this reading. And again, if you'd like to take a chance on winning a 15-minute reading giveaway, I'm going to be doing one based on this reading on this video, and I'm going to choose the winner. I actually not sure when. Want to give enough people time to see this video, so more than likely I will do the choose the winner in 2 weeks. Okay, so we have 2 up and coming reading giveaways, and it'll be 2 separate people. So if you win this one, you won't be able to win the general one that I do on the 1st. So it's more fair. And then as long as I get at least more than 2 comments on this video, because if I don't get a whole lot of comments, it's not going to be fair to choose one person and not the other. So I need to get more than 2 comments on this video, and I will do a giveaway for shadow reading. And it'll be so if you're not like able or in a place emotionally to look at those shadow aspects of yourself or someone else, then this reading is not going to be for you. Just want to put that disclaimer out there. And I'll be using the same deck of cards for both of the pick a card readings. So I'm going to get 2 crystals for you guys to choose from for the pick a card. So the first one that I have here, I don't know what the name of it is. I will have to get the little card. I've got all the cards that goes to my crystals and they're put up, but this one right here, if you feel drawn to this one for your shadow reading, and then I have this blue one here. So if you guys want to take a moment and look at that, if you feel drawn to both of them, you could choose both of them because there may be messages in both of them for you. Okay, I just feel drawn to do the blue one first. Okay. And before we jump in, we're going to use the singing bowl, cleanse out the area for myself and yourself. And I also want to say thank you to everyone who has been subscribing and liking the videos and commenting. It really means the world to me. And if you guys are resonating with me at all, if you guys could just give me a thumbs up, because it really helps me in the algorithm. It helps more people to be able to see the messages that I receive from Spirit that really do need to receive that particular message. So I greatly appreciate each and every one of you. So if you would like, you can visualize a healing light surrounding you full of unconditional love. You can breathe that in, and you can just ask Spirit, your angels, your guides to connect with you through this reading to give you clarity regarding those shadow aspects of yourself that's only of your highest good. Thank you, Divine Source Energy, Divine Loving Holy Spirit. Thank you, angels, archangels, ascended masters, ancestors, spirit guides, and higher light beings. For the good of all and to the harm of none, I call upon you now and invite you here into this space to help me grasp messages and answers that need to be delivered. I thank you for enlightening all of the decks of cards that I use here today with clear and easy to understand, honest, accurate, trustworthy answers and messages from the divine. I thank you for allowing everyone involved in this shadow work reading to feel safe and loved. I thank you for guidance, clarity, insight that comes from love. May this reading be only from a place of love that is only for the greatest and highest good and to the harm of none. And thank you for the accuracy on my part as well, with peace, love, light, and gratitude. So it is. Namaste. You guys, can you give me just like a quick second? I need to have a little guilty pleasure right here, which is my energy drink. So sorry, you guys that are not new to my readings know that every once in a while I have me a Red Bull. The blueberries are my favorite, so and I don't have them all the time. Usually I have my coffee and water, but today I've got my energy drink and water because my son got me a 12-pack of Red Bull for Christmas. He does that for me every Christmas, Mother's Day, and birthday. I get a 12-pack of Red Bull because they're my favorite. I love them anyways. So all right, also I will put like if I remember the time that the reading actually starts, for each stone, the blue stone and the like brown and green multicolored stone. But we're going to start with the blue stone for you guys that chose the blue stone. Those of you who chose the blue stone, straight away I'm getting some insecurities that you could be dealing with or have dealt with, like maybe needing like reassurance. I'm getting like when you make a decision, or like, even when you like want to go buy like an outfit or a shirt, it's like maybe you want to ask other people like what they think of something. Like, what do you think of this? Does this look good on me? Should I get this? Type of thing. Like asking other people's opinions. You may also be in a connection right now, or well, yeah, you may be like, for some of you, in a connection right now where you're not feeling very secure within the relationship. Like there's some instability, like the relationship may be unstable, and it could be like making you feel insecure, not sure where you stand with a particular person. Spirit, show me clearly what I need to see for those that chose this blue and gray stone before me. Okay. We have excessive. So, now again, like this could be someone in your energy that you're dealing with. I just heard less is more. So, maybe there is some area of your life where that there is some imbalances, maybe overindulgence, overdoing something, becoming a slave in some area of your life to something, towards like eating out, eating the wrong kinds of foods, overeating, smoking, drinking, working. But there's some area of your life that's out of balance. And Spirit is saying like there's a need for moderation. Maybe you are just have like that type of personality, that where you think you know, more is better, and more isn't always better with this excessive card. Like or you're dealing with someone like this, like maybe you're just dealing with someone who just is too damn much, who is always doing too much, you know. Thank you, Spirit. Okay, we have reactive. So you could be a bit, maybe with the excessive and the reactive, a bit overreactive sometimes. And again, or you're dealing with someone that could be why Spirit drew you here to hear, to gain clarity on someone else's shadows. But seeing someone being overreactive here with these two cards, someone here who overreacts, who doesn't take criticisms very well, and may get a bit explosive, or yeah, like doesn't it's like not able to handle any kind of criticisms, even if it's constructive criticism. Someone here who may lash out, get angry at criticisms, who or just like even maybe not, it's like I'm seeing someone who will deflect, okay, or point the finger when confronted. Will you do this and will you do that, you know, type of energy. There's this need to, is like somebody here who's quick to emotionally react to certain situations, you know, like get pissed quick and say something before they have a chance to think about it. Getting angry and blowing up. So it says here, learn to sit back and observe. Not everything needs a reaction. So your power is in your silence, is what I'm hearing from Spirit. Show me clearly what I need to see. I'm hearing like, how dare you? Someone here needs to learn to like bite their tongue a little bit, because it's almost like people F around, they're gonna find out type of energy. Okay. All right, so the next message we have here is aimless. You could feel as though maybe you just kind of throwing stuff out into the universe waiting to see what sticks. Okay, you may be feeling a bit lost right now and lacking direction, and spirit is saying with this aimless card to get clear on what you want, find your target, and shoot for what it is that you're wanting, releasing or getting rid of any kind of distractions. Maybe you're living your life in darkness right now, or feel as though you're living your life in darkness right now, and just don't have any clear set direction, feeling as though you're lacking purpose, and just kind of aimlessly floating. There's that needy energy I was picking up on, where what I was saying in the beginning before I started pulling cards. This is neediness, is that requiring constant attention, constant support, being clingy, dependent, maybe even to the point of smothering. This is needing to rely on what other people think, needing other people's opinions, just kind of floating around aimlessly, depending on other people with no clear direction. And hopefully, if this reactive energy, this reactive card is for you, that you're not getting angry at me for being the messenger. But some of you, this could be like completely different here. Maybe you are just like the reactive type, or there's people who may think that you tend to overreact, or yeah, there's like this aimlessly dependent energy here, that I'm picking up on. The too many cards, Spirit. We're going to pull 2 more from this deck. We're going to be using 2 oracle cards and 1 tarot deck. Thank you, Spirit. Please come here. Envious. So you and so you could have those aspects of yourself and that cause envy. And it's like envy is like a fiery slope to destruction. Okay, jealousy. There could be like some bitterness lingering inside of you, and like desiring what other people have, maybe someone else's good fortune, instead of being happy for them, thinking, well, I want that. And so Spirit is saying to want your own success, without envying the success of others. Maybe you feel like you're in competition with other people. I'm getting to that some of you watching, whether or not you chose the blue stone or not, you actually do have people that are actually jealous of you and what you have. And so Spirit is like, be grateful for what you have, because there's actually people that are really envious of what you have, while you are envying something that someone else has. There are other people that are actually envying what you have. I'm also getting there is a bit of obsessive energy. Maybe some of you, throat chakra could be an issue with some of you too, feeling as though you're not being heard, or that people don't care about what you have to say. Or even as a child, some of you felt like you didn't have a say in what happened in your life. But anyways, and so some of you do have a bit of obsessive nature. There's, something here that causes you to maybe overanalyze, overthink, overreact, overdoing some area of your life. Again, like this obsessive type of energy. And maybe you it could be like obsessive about a particular person, or a particular topic in your life, or regarding the world, or there's like this sense of obsessive thoughts, imprisoned by your own thoughts, feeling powerless to control some area of your life, or even powerless to control your own thoughts. There's also an obsessive, like, jealousy that I'm getting to. Obsessively worrying about what someone else has. And the shadow readings are really great to be able to shine a light on those shadow aspects of yourself, when you can actually look at those shadow aspects and be like, yeah, you know what, that's true. Like, I have done that. I have done this, or I, have been doing this. And really being able to use your wisdom, which is your light, to illuminate those shadow aspects within your psyche. Thank you, Spirit. One more card, please, from this deck, Spirit. Okay, so we have some stubborn energy. You guys could be a bit, being a bit hard-headed, or dealing with someone who is a bit hard-headed, a bit stubborn here. So I'm seeing someone that is set in their ways, refusing to make some sort of change. Maybe there is like this very reactive, overreactive energy who cannot take criticism well and refuses to make any changes. Well, if this is for you, then more than likely you're not going to be able to take in what I'm saying right now anyways. So for a lot of you, this could be regarding a particular person in your life who is really set in their ways, and not knowing when to let go of a particular situation, a particular topic, being very, obsessed about a particular thing, person, topic, thought, and just being stubborn and not willing to budge on some area of your life. Or this is someone you're dealing with who's like this. I don't know why I did that. That was supposed to be the last card, but I'm seeing someone getting upset over trivial things. I'm also getting someone being unrealistic, impractical, okay? Delusional, illusional about a person or people in general, getting a thought or an idea stuck in their head and then harping on it, refusing to let it go. It's interesting. If you are still watching, if you clicked off after hearing what I was having to say here, more than likely, well, you're not going to know that I'm saying this to you if you already clicked off. But if you, those that did click off, those of you that are still here, the other ones that clicked off after hearing what I had to say, those are ones that this reading actually was hitting too close to home for. If you're still here and watching this and you can look at and this is resonating and you're looking at these aspects of yourself, realizing that yes, that's true, congratulations. And because like I have been on this shadow journey and it's not easy. It's not. It's so difficult to look at those aspects of yourself and want to change, want to grow, want to evolve, want to heal those parts of yourself. And the first step is by looking at it. This deck right here, I went to a very good friend who creates cards. We've never met, but she is a kindred spirit. And I went to her and asked her about her creating this deck. And she did a phenomenal job with it. She actually thanked me for coming to her about this deck in her Etsy shop. And she gave me an extra deck to give to someone to use as a giveaway to give away. So if you're interested, if you're watching, I should have mentioned this at the beginning, but I will mention this for the other group too, that chose the other stone. If you're wanting to try to win the deck of cards, please let me know in the comments whether or not you want the deck or the reading, or either. Specify that. And I'll also leave her shop name for you guys. But Vibe About It is the name of the shop. Vibe About It. And thank you, spirit, angels, guides, higher light beings. Tell me more about the group that chose this blue stone, spirit. Those shadow aspects of themselves, spirit. Show me more, spirit. Copycat. So, which kind of goes along with this aimless energy. And this is card number 54. I love how she added the numbers to the cards. So you can use those numbers like in the reading as well. This is card number 54, which in numerology reduces to a 9. So I got to tearing up a moment ago. And now my nose is running, guys. So can you just give me a quick second? So sorry, guys. But I'm very passionate about shadow work. I'm very passionate about healing and using divination to do that. So again, this could be you or someone that you're dealing with. I'm also picking up to someone that has a parent that has used guilt as a form of parenting. I know that might sound weird or whatever, but that's what I'm seeing. So also you yourself could be using guilt to get what you want, get the type of outcome that you want from a person or a situation. Maybe using guilt as a way to make someone feel regretful or feel shameful in themselves so that you can get the type of outcome that you want. you know, and there's no judgment here. I'm not judging anyone. You know, this reading is not about judgment. It's about looking at those aspects of yourself. It's about helping you gain clarity on those shadow aspects of yourself, or to help you gain clarity about the shadow of someone else that's close to you. But the card here we do have is copycat, and that comes from this envious energy here, okay? This could be that maybe you don't have enough security in yourself, so you look towards others in what other people are wearing, what other people are saying, what other people are doing, copying them, because you don't like who you are, or maybe you don't even know who you are. Okay, it says here, sometimes you want what others have, so you copy to try to get it. So it's like you envy them. And that's exactly what I was saying. Like, there's that envious energy here. Maybe you are envying what they have, the successes that they have, or you feel like they have it all together, and you want that. So maybe you copy that in order for you to feel as though you're on that person's particular level. But you know, your level, no one else is quite like you. And I do see that there are people that actually envy you. And for you, you know, it's time for you to really get to know yourself. And you know, again, like, I feel like too that there's somebody that's actually copying you guys because they want to be on your level. So for those of you that aren't like copying someone else, this energy showed up here because it's in your energy. This message showed up here because there is that copycat energy around you, and there's someone that feels like that you're above them in some way, that you're on a whole nother level, so they copy you so that they can feel like they are actually on your level, because they actually admire you, and they see those aspects of you that they want to be, because they don't know themselves, so they copy you as a way to kind of be accepted, or to feel accepted, or to be on your level. It says being copied can often feel like theft. So if you don't want to like steal someone, because you are stealing their energy, or trying to anyways, but there is like that kind of stealing, and yes, it can be flattering to be admired, but you don't want to like be that copycat. And this could be the same, you know, for those that are being copied. It's time to kind of rewrite your own story and get connected with who you are. It says here, ask yourself these questions: who was I, and who am I now? And why do I choose to do what I do now? And take the qualities that make you unique. And remember, you have unique qualities that you can bring to the table. Okay? So you don't have to copy. It says, do you imitate others because you believe you must copy others to be worthy of good things? You are perfect just the way you are. Like, do you follow along with what other people believe, or what other people say, repeating what other people say, and because you feel like it's the right thing to do? Be honest with yourself about who you truly are as a person. For somebody here too, I'm seeing like a younger person looking up to an older person, because it looks like here we've got a younger person and an older person. So to me, it looks, for some of you, you could even have like I'm seeing like a stepdaughter. So, or like a stepdaughter that's like trying to imitate like a stepsister, or a step mother rather, I'm sorry. Or there's like siblings that are like imitating one another, or like that's imitate a sibling that's imitating the other sibling, trying to strive to be like that person. It could even be, because this doesn't feel like facetious type of energy. It just feels like there's someone here that doesn't understand themselves completely. All right, we have controlling as the next card that came out. This is also card number 54, which reduces to a 9. It's fulfillment. It's about finding fulfillment in yourself, seeing yourself for what you truly are, getting fulfillment, and being satisfied with being yourself. Okay, and the next card that comes out is controlling. It's card number 17, which reduces to an 8. Okay, this is do you assert your power over others because you fear things will go wrong? I'm seeing too some of you that it's like you will go ahead and like do all the housework yourself because you feel like nobody else can do it right, or like you keep something or someone like on lockdown because you don't trust people or trust someone with this or that. Maybe you are in a relationship with someone that you tend to control them because you feel like if you're not in control, then everything will go wrong. Maybe you'll end up getting hurt or the relationship will fall apart. This could also be some of you are being that way, are dealing with someone who is extremely controlling because they feel like everything will fall apart if they're not. I'm seeing someone too that could be very like a helicopter parent is what I'm seeing. And again, like maybe spirit is pulling on the energy of someone around you that is very much a helicopter parent, being overly controlling because they're afraid that everything's gonna fall to shit with their child if they're not. Okay. Ooh, interesting. Also, you got 88 in your reading so far because this is card number 35, which reduces to an 8. So we do have 88. You guys can look up that those numbers. What does the angel number 88 mean? But a lot of you people pleasing. It says here, do you feel worthless and think you have no purpose if you can't help others? Look at this, aimless and needy. Again, like you know, feeling worthless, needing other people's approval, you know, feeling as though you're lacking direction, you know, constantly needing to like make sure that everybody else is taken care of, or like other people's happiness is coming before your own. It could be too that that's why we've got that copycat energy there, because you do, it's like maybe copying that other person as a form of pleasing them, wanting to like agree with everything they have to say. With the copycat, agree with everything they say as a form of, I don't want to cause this person to not be happy with me or to get upset with me. So I'm just going to go ahead and agree with them so that way they're not upset. I need this person to not be upset with me. You know, so maybe you do that. Maybe you just like copy what other people are saying or doing, not because you don't know who you are, but because you don't want to let other people down. You want to take care of them. You want to make sure that they're happy and not upset with you. So you will just tell people what they want to hear and agree with them. Yeah, you neglect your own feelings, your own opinions, your wants, your needs in order to keep the abuser happy. You don't want to bother anybody. You don't want to like ruffle any feathers or, you know, get other people upset. So you copy them to agree with them, keep them happy. Yeah, maybe you are trying to, agree with someone because you don't want to piss them off with this reactive. You know that if you disagree with this person, they'll become reactive. So maybe you are feeling, lost and don't have any clear, direction. And this is like your form or your way of being able to keep everything in control, keep everything from falling apart. Thank you, Spirit. Hoarder. Some of you've got to throw some stuff out. Spirit showing me too, like you've got somebody watching has got a lot of clothes and shoes and stuff that needs to be thrown out. I don't know why I'm hearing purses. Throwing out purses. If you've got some old purses you want to throw out, you can toss me one, because I literally have one purse. But anyways, I'm just kidding. No, I'm not. But anyways, we do have hoarder. This is card number 28, which would reduce to a 10. It's time to have some endings and some new beginnings. That's what that less is more. Excessive hoarder, an excessive amount of certain objects or things, an excessive amount. For me, it would be cards. I'm going to tell you guys, I'm obsessed with card reading. I'm obsessed. Like, I love it. And, I have got so many tarot cards and oracle decks. Like, it's not even funny. Like, I just have so many. So yeah, I guess I'm a hoarder, but I use them all. I love them all. And like, I get so excited when I see a new deck that just resonates with me so much. So I understand this energy, and there's no way on God's green earth that I will ever part with my cards. But that's only, I don't know. Maybe I would if I had to. I don't know if there was, but anyways, so this is like things that you don't need. I need my cards. They help people. But like, if this is just like, okay, say you've got a purse and you haven't used it in 6 months, or you've got a pair of shoes that you haven't worn in God knows when. It's time to start throwing things out. What if this is like tools and stuff? If you're not using them, these particular tools, and I don't want to say that women are only about collecting handbags and purses. I'm not saying that. That's literally the first thing that came to mind, because that is for someone in particular. But let's just say, like, whatever it is, that it's an excessive amount. Maybe some of you actually need to go and clean out the basement or clean out your closets, your garage. It's time to throw things out. Spirit's saying it's time to get to the basics and live more simplistically. I'm also seeing a little bit of meddling. Some of you may actually be trying to get some shit started with someone, or you're dealing with someone who's like in your business. I'm seeing like a mother, like a overprotective mother. Some of you either are that overprotective motherly energy, whether you're the mom, the dad, whatever, but it's like that overprotective mother hen type of energy that I'm picking up on. Or you're dealing, like, maybe you had that, or your partner has that type of energy, or ex-partner. Impulsive. I'm seeing impulse buys here with the hoarder and the impulsive. I understand. Also, this is card number 11. So we do have 10, 11, 88 and 10, 11. I want you guys to look those numbers up. You'll get another message from that as well. So some of you, and we do have reactive with the impulsive from 2 different decks, which are basically a lot alike. Okay. Maybe it's because you have been raised in a family where you witnessed a lot of anger. Maybe you were raised by a parent who was quick to get angry and, get loud, cuss, be emotionally, verbally, or even physically abusive here. Okay. Explosive emotional reactions right here. Again, like who was quick with the temper. And so you really learned, without even realizing it, to be in that quick temper energy. Like I'm hearing someone yell out, F it, but the actual word, or God damn it, like just like really hateful energy, but like really loud and, quick. I think Spirit's wanting me to do one more from this deck. All right, and then I'm going to pull a couple of tarot cards, and then I will be done. Thank you, Spirit. Can we get one last card, please? Oh, deceptive. And also card number 44. You guys could be seeing some fours, repeating fours. All right, so you guys, it's time to look at that shadow aspect of yourself that causes you to be deceptive at times. Maybe you just tell little white lies, or you're not completely forthcoming all the time, and so that's sometimes can be, it says, human nature. It's human nature to lie. But when it's to the point where, like, okay, let's just say your partner says, does this outfit make my ass look big? Unless they want their ass to look big, you're going to say no, or you're going to say yes, depending on what answer they want to hear that that right there, whether it's true or not, you're just, you're gonna say things like that. And maybe it's not always the healthiest thing to say. Maybe being completely honest is, but there's always those little white lies that we all tell, or have told. And so it's time to really look at yourself and be like, why is it so hard for me to be completely authentic? Maybe you are just having a hard time, like because we have the people pleasing, the copycat. So you may be giving deceptive answers because you don't want to ruffle any feathers. Maybe some of you have been just outright being deceptive, being dishonest because it's just easier. It's comfortable. It's more comfortable for you. Maybe it being actually authentic with people and being completely open and honest and transparent, it is difficult. So, maybe it's also because you don't feel like you'll get your way. It says here, have you purposely deceived others in order to get your way and to avoid any form of punishment you think was coming towards you? So was you deceptive because it was easier, because you didn't want to deal with the consequences of being authentic? So Spirit is saying, this is something that you learn to do in order to protect yourself from punishment, or in order to protect yourself from the consequences of being open and honest. That maybe you've seen others getting away with being deceptive. Maybe you realized from a young age that it was better to be dishonest than it was to be forthcoming. So ask yourself if this deceptive energy is blocking you from any kind of positive changes in your life. Damn, I want to go even deeper on this reading, but I've already been doing on here for 40 some minutes on this one particular reading. I think what I'm going to do, guys, is I'm going to wait to upload this till I can upload the second one, because I actually need a break. This is a bit draining. So I'm going to, after I finish this one, I'm going to stop the video and I'll let you guys know in the comments that this is part 1. And if you choose, or if you chose the other stone, because I have no way to like pause this, because I really need a break. This has been a long, draining reading. I mean, it's not draining, but I am like low on energy. Thank you, Spirit. What is a hard truth regarding these shadow traits? The Fool. So this is, let me get 3 more cards out. Okay, guys, so I've got the Fool, the King of Wands, and the Justice card. Give me a second. Let me get some of my drink again. I've got the Fool, the King of Wands, and the Justice card. So the Fool card in the shadow energy can actually be quite impulsive. You know, it's Spirit telling you that this is a journey, this is a process. You know, the Fool takes those first steps on the Fool's journey in the major arcana. So it all starts with, you know, those first few steps, you know, needing to, what's the word I'm looking for? Oh my gosh. I'm so sorry, guys. I can't think of the word that I'm looking for. I can't actually think of the word that I'm looking for. I'm going to continue just in case, and then like if Spirit gives me, if Spirit gives me something else, I'll come back to that. But the next card that I have here is the King of Wands. And the King of Wands, he can be aggressive, I guess. Yeah, he can be quite aggressive. He can be explosive. you see all that fire around him representing like that, the rage. So maybe you guys are dealing with like that anger within you, or you get angry. This can be a bit of a dictator blaming others for your problems. And again, like, this could be someone else in your energy who's like this, and maybe you've been lacking taking responsibility for your own life. This could even be too that you have some repressed anger towards yourself. Some self-loathing is something too that I'm hearing from spirit. The next card that came out is the Justice card, and it's actually a really good card to get, the Justice card, especially like in a reading like this, because this is about forgiveness, forgiving yourself, forgiving other people, and like making changes, making decisions that help me, Spirit. It's like Spirit saying that because one of the key words for the Justice card is karma. So it's like we're with the King of Wands, where he's kind of been putting the blame on other people. It's finally like owning up to what to these shadow traits, owning up to your taking responsibility finally for your actions and for your own life and for what you've put out into the world. Doing the right thing even though it's tough, putting in the work and the effort on yourself, or in yourself rather. And it's going to be a long journey. It's not something that happens overnight with the Fool card here. It's a process, but you just have to take that leap of faith. You just have to do it. Doing right by yourself, and others, facing the truth within yourself, facing the hard truth about yourself and about those shadows that lie deep within your psyche, owning up to maybe these lies that you've told, owning up to how explosive you've been, the people pleasing you've done, the hoarding that you've done, finally coming out of this stubborn energy, really realizing the truth about yourself, getting to know yourself too, and making things right with yourself and with other people that maybe you've deceived, that you have put on a pedestal and been like, no, you don't deserve that. My opinions count too. Wow, this is very interesting, guys. All right, so I'm going to leave that there so I can go take a break, and I'll be back for those of you who chose this stone, if you're watching. But I hate that this happened. I just got so into it. Now I'm drained, and I don't know if you guys know of any way that I can like record and then like pause it and then come back with the other part. I would greatly appreciate it. Like if there's some sort of app, because I know that I've heard people talking about a recording app but I don't know anything about it or what it's called or what I'm supposed to do or anything like that. So if you guys have any tips to help me, I would greatly appreciate it. And also let me know too about winning the free shadow reading, 15-minute shadow reading if you would like. I'm doing that as well as the general reading, 15-minute reading giveaway on February 1st that I'm doing as well. And I think that's it before I go take a break. I will see, hopefully I don't have anybody upset with me that I had to end the video, but I will be right back. I'm not even going to upload this until I finish the other one. So the divine in me vows to divine in you. Namaste.